Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Brent here, Strike7Sports.com. And tonight we just want to go ahead and just quickly recap tonight's game between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Orleans Pelicans. Grizzlies pick up another victory over the Pelicans for the second time in a week's time frame. They defeated the Pelicans once again by a score of 116 to 115. Game ended in overtime. Grizzlies got another victory. It's also their 10th victory on the season. They're now 10 and 19. Also have double-digit wins on the regular season for the first time. Finally reached double-digit wins. Now they're only 9 games away from being at 500. So with that being said, huge win for the Grizzlies. It's also the win is also their 4 straight wins. That's a 4 straight win since having John Morant back into the fold. Ja Morant tonight had all scores with 31 points in scoring, 12 of 24 field goals, 6 of 8 free throws. Huge game tonight from the Grizzlies. And this is just what happens, man. This is what Ja Morant does for a team, bro. When his presence is on the court, he enhances the team automatically, because with him on the court, with him in the lineup, it just it kind of set things in order to a certain extent. I know you're still missing Steven Adams. You don't have him. You don't have Steven Adams. You don't have Brandon Clark right now. But you got Ja Morant, and it was a lot difficult for this team to compete, to be competitors when you missing Steven Adams, Brandon Clark, and Ja all at the same time. It was just difficult because you had players that weren't accustomed to being in certain roles, certain elevated roles, in previous years, in the past. Young players at that. You know what I'm saying? But now that Jai's back, it kind of resets some things. It kind of, set it up the way it's supposed to be. And tonight's in the way that they have been playing with John Morant these last few games is showing that. The team is undefeated with John in the lineup. Undefeated. You know, looking at the star lineup tonight, you had Jaren Jackson Jr., Bismack Biyombo, Marcus Smart, John Morant, Desmond Bane. Bane was second on the team in scoring with 27 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. Um, Marcus Smart, huge night. Huge night for Marcus Smart, in my opinion. 13 points, 5 steals, man. He forced 5 turnovers today. 1 block, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Bismarck Biyombo, solid night. 7 rebounds, 8 points. If you get this out of him every night, man, when he's in the lineup, that's great. Because this is your big man for right now, for at least this season. Unless you try to go out there and upgrade it. But right now, this is your big guy. And I think if he can give you this every night with Ja, 10 points, 10, 12 points, 8, 10 rebounds, that's great. That's huge. Jaren Jackson Jr., 19 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. They did a good job tonight, man. They did a really good job playing against a Pelicans team that's kind of been up and down this year, in my opinion. Kind of been up and down, despite their talent. They're in a lot to me right now. They're in a lot. The Pelicans are in a lot better space than they were. I would say. Remember last year they were like the number 1 seed at one time in the West last year. Those injuries pile up. Now they got Zion, and maybe seeing them again down the road, like in the playoff or playing situation. We'll see. But good game from the Grizzlies, man. Good game from the team overall as a whole. You know, bench came through as well. Solid production from out of Xavier Tim. Well, out of David Roddy, 8 points. Vince Williams, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Roddy had 4 rebounds. So that's great, man. That's when you get this type of performance from your bench. That's great as well. X-Men had five blocks, one steal, 8 rebounds. That's 28 minutes. That's huge. That's huge coming out of the bench. That's huge. But from a scoring standpoint, I think your starting five the Grizzlies starting five did really well, just from a productivity standpoint. Everybody in that starting five did a great job tonight, in my opinion. You know, that game started. It was a back and forth game. You know, and the Pelicans they pull away, 17-point lead, and at that point, if you being honest, you thought about turning it off. A lot of y'all thought about turning the game off. Because it was getting out of hand, and maybe he thought as though, man, maybe the Grizzlies will get a victory next time. Pelicans got this one, but Grizzlies just kept this battle back, man. When you have Ja Morant on the team, bro, he is that enhancer that they didn't have in the previous games during the 25-game suspension. The Pelicans start, losing focus, start missing free throws, missing shots, turning the ball over. And you saw that Memphis defense is all about. The Grizzlies had, let's see, overall, Grizzlies forced 10 steals, had 17 blocks. Pelicans had only 12 steals and 6 blocks. Grizzlies had 10 steals, 17 block shots, man. 17 block shots compared to the Pelicans. You know, this is what it does, man. And it locked in, got and just chirped away at that lead. Just quiet, just slowly chirped away at that lead. And then when it got into the final minutes of the game, it was just a matter of, making critical baskets. Jaren Jackson Jr. got to the free throw line. He missed the first shot, got the second one, went into overtime. Going into overtime, it was starting to be a close, contested battle once again until the Grizzlies forced a couple turnovers and just closed it out. That's what happened, man. That's Memphis Grizzlies basketball right now. And the goal, man, to me, is to get to 500, be in good shape by the All-Star break. Be in good shape by the All-Star break. Be at least above or near 500. Right now, you're looking good close out the year. To me, I think you're in good shape. Only 9 games away from 500. It could get it's doable. And I think I'm gonna talk about this in a separate video, but I think this team could be more than just a playing team. I think they could get to the actual playoffs without even dealing with the play-in tournament. But we'll see. I'm gonna break it down in a separate video this week. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, man, they won 4. They won 4 straight right now. They could do it. They could have a repeat of what they did last year when they just go out there and just win, rattle off 10, 12, 15 straight games. I think they're that good with Ja in this lineup, bro. I think they are, man. It's just a different ball game now, man. With your best player in the game now, without Ja Morant in the fold, and he proved it tonight, man. He proved it tonight, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's not defense hasn't been lagging. You know what I'm saying? In these games, it's just been looking great. And they're riding with a lot of momentum as they close out the year. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I won't be surprised, man, if they go on a long and extended winning streak, man. And this isn't hyperbole, man. This is no hyperbole, man. I'm not trying to sound like a homer, be biased or anything like that. I just think it's facts. I think it can happen. They've done it in the past. Where you have Ja Morant in the lineup and they just rattle off 10, 12, 15, 18 straight victories. You get to a point to where you can sit Ja for some of them games and it still roll, continue to roll. You know what I'm saying? You can sit him. You know what I mean? That's how this team, that's how talented it could be, how special it could be when things are set in order or in order. You know what I'm saying? But huge win for the Grizzlies tonight, man. Win by a score of 116, 115. Pick up their fourth straight victory. Pick up their 10-1 on the season. Double digit, finally at double digit wins. 9 games away from being at 500. Everything is looking good for me. So, looking good for me for right now. It's not perfect, but they got time. They got a lot of time to like get things set in order before by the All-Star break. So we'll see how it play out. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How you feel about the Grizzlies getting their fourth straight victory of the season? No, not fourth straight victory of the season, but the fourth straight victory with Ja Morant in the lineup. Also check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the Memphis Grizzlies, the Memphis Tigers, NFL, NBA content, and much more. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.